Rocky reef ecosystems along the California coast support a diverse assemblage of marine mammals, fishes, and invertebrates. Here, giant kelp represents a foundation species, meaning that its presence is necessary for the ecosystem to function correctly. For juvenile fish and invertebrates like this school of young blacksmith, kelp stipes provide shelter and increase food availability by aggregating zooplankton from the water column. Kelp forests are also critical habitat for adult animals, like these rockfish, that are valued in both commercial and recreational fisheries. Local divers and fishermen will recognize the California spiny lobster, another animal that doesn't feed on kelp directly, but instead eats smaller invertebrates that do. Giant kelp is a brown algae, performing photosynthesis to create energy from sunlight. Snails and urchins graze on kelp fronds, then serve as prey for intermediate predators, like sea stars, crustaceans, and larger fish, which are then consumed by apex predators, such as harbor seals and sea otters. Thus, nutrients derived from kelp play a large role in supporting a complex local food web. Giant kelp is one of the fastest growing organisms on Earth, up to 2 feet per day. So as long as grazers are kept under control by predators, like these California sheephead, kelp forest habitats are highly resilient. In Southern California, lobsters and large sheephead are among the more important regulators of urchin grazing. Unfortunately, when predators are overfished, sea urchin populations can grow out of control, resulting in overconsumption of kelp, and in some cases, a long-term habitat shift from a kelp forest to an urchin barren. During El Niño years, unusually warm water temperatures reduce kelp growth rates and can worsen kelp forest loss. This footage was taken in September 2015 at Santa Cruz Island, where researchers found only 2 small patches of kelp over 2 days of surveys. Kelp loss may also be affected by sea star wasting disease. Ochre and sunflower stars were once extremely abundant and represented the main predator of kelp-grazing turban snails in central and northern California. Now these species are completely absent from many reefs, and this individual was the only predatory sea star observed during Santa Cruz Island surveys. Understanding predator-grazer regulation is critical to conservation efforts. In Southern California, successful restoration of urchin barrens to kelp forests has been widely attributed to managed urchin removal and increased protection of urchin predators. However, predator-grazer dynamics associated with snails are not well understood. Researchers from UC Davis and San Diego State are currently conducting a study evaluating turban snail grazing on kelp forests ranging from Santa Barbara to Bodega. By comparing snail abundance and kelp consumption at sites with and without sea star wasting, they are hoping to determine the role of predators in regulating snail grazing impacts on kelp. So far, local apex predators appear highly interested and appreciative of ongoing research efforts, or may simply be interested in turning snail study specimens into easy snacks. Either way, scientists hope that by understanding the interactions maintaining balance in kelp forest food webs, they will be able to effectively manage these critical habitats despite increasing stress from disease outbreaks, climate change, and other environmental factors.